Yolanda Flowers is a Birmingham native who spent 2 decades as an educator in Blount County, Alcoa, and Birmingham City schools. She also worked many years in Tennessee. She says Alabama needs reconstructing, beginning with education.
I see the disparities and the dissimilarities here. The disenfranchisement, the inequality, and I've been on both sides of the railroad track as a citizen and a neighbor, and I just want to make things different. We need to change the way we've been for so long. Well, the first thing I would do as governor is meet with the Alabama Education Association. I would like to meet with that group, those who vote in the curriculums and all, and to see what we can do to change our way of teaching the children. And within that meeting, I would like to bring forth the idea of establishing a psychological evaluation.
Flowers, who worked in special education and vocational programs, says students should be evaluated early for learning disabilities, allowing educators to target specific needs. She supports a lottery to fund education improvements, such as retention programs, vocational education, and salary increases for teachers, sharing that a scholarship funded by the Tennessee lottery allowed her to get a graduate degree.
The lottery will help dissolve a lot of the things that have incurred in terms of funding.
In fact, Flowers says a lottery would help pay for many things, including better roads. In the wake of the pandemic, Flowers says she would also reconstruct health care plan options to help the poor, elderly, and small business owners. She favors expanding Medicaid.
I think some subsidies, clinics could be implemented in our rural counties, along with opening up these hospitals. It makes no sense for an individual to travel, who lives in one county, to have to travel to another county for health care. That's crazy. Every county should at least have 2 hospitals, at least. But I understand you need the money to come in. If we have the lottery will bring in revenue, whereas Alabamians are spending so much.
She had this to say about Alabama's overcrowded, embattled prison system and Governor Ivey's plan to spend $400 million in COVID relief money to build new prisons.
Well, one thing, building more prisons is not the answer. I don't believe it is. Repair what you have, and not only that, we need to reduce the population. There should be a committee or committees that's established to go into these systems to see, really, there are so many people there that have been incarcerated unfairly and unjustly.
Along those same lines, she favors decriminalizing marijuana and more rehabilitation programs for ex-offenders. She opposes constitutional carry. Asked about inflation and rising gas prices, Flowers says lawmakers should move to repeal both the state's gas and grocery tax.
It is just so hard to pay for things that are increasing in price, and your wages aren't increasing. It's crazy. It just makes no sense. It's not a balance of things. So I say that the food tax needs to be done away with. The gas tax needs to be done away, not suspended.
I asked Flowers about election integrity and the false claims Republican challengers, including Governor Ivey, have made that the 2020 election was stolen.
I think the whole nation, especially here in Alabama, the South, needs to accept the fact that Donald Trump lost the election.
The Democratic primary is on May 24th. Carla Wade, WVTM 13.